Hi, my name is Ashley, and this video is about how to combat Lyme. For years I had Lyme, I didn't know it. 9 months ago, I finally had the blood tests done, and when I came back positive for all these active strains that the tick passes on to you, I dug in and did some research. And what I landed on as a protocol so I wouldn't have to do antibiotics for the rest of my life was a hydrogen peroxide IV drip. In Arkansas, where I'm from, I couldn't find a wellness spa that gave a hydrogen peroxide drip. I did find one in Dallas, and my daughter lives in Dallas, so I went to Dallas to someplace called Formula Wellness. And they also recommended that I do something called Plaque X, which is also an IV drip. So basically, I did the hydrogen peroxide IV drip for about 6 weeks. And then I had my blood tested to see if the viruses and bacteria, if the markers were going down. And they were. They had decreased. So then I started to do the Plaque X. They recommended 6 to 8 treatments. I started to do the Plaque X IV in between the hydrogen peroxide IVs. And 3 months after that, all of my strains are inactive and I feel great. Hydrogen peroxide is natural, it's healthy. It does lots of good things for you. Not only does it neutralize or eradicate the strains of Lyme, the Borrelia, and all sorts of other Bergendorfy and hard to pronounce gook. It's great for asthma, emphysema. I have a friend who had candida, which is a yeast infection, and it was chronic. The hydrogen peroxide eliminated it after like 4 IVs. It was just gone, and she also has a great testimony. So hydrogen peroxide is great for a lot of things. And one of the articles I came across when I was doing research that you should definitely look up is one by Dr. Ron Kennedy. He has a clinic in Mesa, Arizona, and he talks about how it works in your bloodstream. So that is a great source that you should Google and find. The Plaque X drip was started in Philadelphia, and it is a hard to pronounce, phosphatidylcholine PK protocol drip. Anyway, these 2 things did wonders for me. If you know anyone that has Lyme, or if you have Lyme, please look into this because it will make such a difference. There are clinics in Florida, Arizona, California, Pennsylvania, all over. You just have to Google which wellness spas or doctors will give you a hydrogen peroxide drip. Don't be surprised if you get some pushback because the medical community isn't really trained for hydrogen peroxide, and it's too bad. That's all I can say. Anyway, my next video, I'm going to talk about, I'm not sure what, I have so much to talk about. Alpha-gal. In my next video, I'm going to talk about alpha-gal, which I also got from the tick.